I am currently driving across the country in this here truck camper. Technically, I already drove across the country from Seattle to Florida, and now I'm just driving back. I'm just outside of Atlanta here in the camp spot. Pretty nice. Georgia has been beautiful. I'm a big fan of Georgia, but today we're headed to Atlanta, and then later on in the video I'll be headed to Nashville and Memphis. I have a stop on the Alaskan Campers pop-up tour in Atlanta today, so I'm gonna head into Atlanta and go to the gym, get some coffee, and do a little vibe check. I'm all ready for a workout, so let's hit the road. I'm back. I am back to pick up the camera. Because I set it there while I drive away. It makes it look like I'm driving away, but really, I mean, I have to come back and get the camera. So. I usually just post a couple clips, like a montage of my workouts, but I figured today I'll take you guys on a little walkthrough of what a typical back workout looks like for me. I like these because these just warm up the lats, and yeah, this is just a warm-up workout to get my focus going towards my lats and my back in general. Then I usually move into some pull-ups. Planet Fitness has really short bars, so I have to bend my legs, but it's still a good workout. Now I move into probably one of my favorite exercises, if not my favorite exercise, the lat pull down. Now I feel totally warmed up, and it's time to get into what I call my working sets. I'm gonna do 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps and start out light and just get progressively heavier. Also about the time in the workout where the pump cover usually comes off. If you're not using a pump cover, I would highly recommend that you use a pump cover. The pump cover is essential to gains. Forget about time under tension, forget about rep range, forget about progressive overload. The pump cover is one of the best tools to gains. Smith machine rows. I like this one because it kind of activates my legs a little bit more, and my legs are sore from a leg workout a couple days ago, so I probably won't be able to go as heavy as I normally would, but I'm still going to try and push myself. Pretty much an hour on the dot of workout time, which is the sweet spot for me. Sometimes I'll go a little bit over, hour 20, hour 30. But for the most part, an hour is where I'm trying to be. But yeah, that's a general idea of kind of my workout strategy, my workout routine. Okay, so this is the setup here in Atlanta, Georgia for the Alaskan Campers pop-up tour. As you can see, we have the camper cleaned up, ready to go. waiting for people to come check it out. I have the upper panels folded down right now. And then around this corner, we have the table, the back of the camper, the table with some buyer's guides, some hats, the QR code there, and then some keychains. So, and then we have the view of Atlanta right there. So yeah, the pop-up tour is a good chance for people who are considering buying an Alaskan camper, who are looking into it, who have heard about Alaskan campers, to come and check one out in person. And so they really get to see the build quality, the finish, you know, the camper itself. You can't buy a camper without seeing it. So we have it all set up here for folks to come out and see it here in Atlanta. I'm all done at the pop-up, and for dinner I'm pulling up at Steak and Shake. I heard about the 100% tallow French fries at Steak and Shake, so this is a review. Not very full up to the top, but that's what they look like. I think I do smell the beef in there. They're kind of shoestring fries. They're pretty thin. I like them. The main thing is, how are they going to make me feel in 30 minutes? So I also grabbed a burger. I can tell I'm not going to feel very good after the burger, but it's tasty. Overall, Steak and Shake, tallow fries, I'd say 8 out of 10. Back on the road, headed to tonight's camp spot. I won't get there till 9:40 p.m. I've heard that North Georgia is beautiful. I've also heard a lot about the Blue Ridge Mountains, so that's where I'm headed. You may wonder why I don't like getting to a campsite at night. To be honest, I mean, it's just kind of spooky. I don't really know where I'm at. I'm just kind of out here in the forest. I mean, come on. Kind of spooky. Come on, tell me that's not spooky. I don't know about you, but I'm spooked. I think it's time for me to get cozy in the camper, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. This is the spot here out in the Blue Ridge Mountains. This is where I slept last night. Still kind of spooky. Still a little spooky, but pretty cool looking for sure. I have some laundry to do, so I think I'm gonna head back into a small town nearby. And then I've looked up another spot here in the Blue Ridge Mountains to get to, which looks really nice. So I'm excited for that. All right, laundry is done. I'm gonna head to the grocery store to just get a couple things, some water and such, and then I'm heading to the spot in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Ran into an issue here on the way to the campsite. That is not good. That sucks. I have to find a totally new spot, which kind of sucks because I'm like 3 minutes from the spot. Yeah. I found this spring. It comes right outside of the mountain. I believe it's called Fletcher's Spout. All right, I've made it to the spot. This is actually the spot that I had originally planned to come to. I just kind of took the other way around, which was a lot longer of a drive. Yeah, so the camper's up there, and then we have the river right here. This is the Conestoga River in Tennessee. Really nice place. Peaceful, warm. Summer's back, springtime in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Look at this view from the camper. We got the river view from the camper. Pretty good stuff. That's beautiful. I just found this walking stick. Look at this thing. Look at this beautiful walking stick. It's beautiful. I mean, it's the perfect height. I think I'm gonna put some finish on it. I think I'm gonna keep it around. Trust me, it's a good walking stick. That's dinner tonight. Just some spaghetti and meatballs with the chickpea spaghetti and this Primal Kitchen tomato basil sauce. All right, y'all, I think it's time for me to hit the hay, so we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, y'all. I went for a little run this morning. I have the laptop set up, getting some work done this morning, some water boiling for coffee. I got hired by this company, Arcturus, to film and photograph some of their wool blankets that they sell. It's proven to be quite difficult to photograph and film blankets as a solo filmmaker. Basically, the problem is there's a lack of movement, especially in the videos. What I've been trying is to place the blanket somewhere with movement in the background, whether it's animals moving behind it, for example, cows, or on a river, like this shot that I did. That way there's some movement in the shot. The blanket itself is still, but there is some movement. I've just kind of hit a roadblock in creativity in getting these done. But today was good, and I think I took a step in the right direction in getting some stuff done for Arcturus. So my mic cut out here, but this is just me talking about how great the campsite was. I really liked this spot. It was probably my favorite part of the whole trip. I met someone, that's his Jeep right there. His name's Judd. He is a local guy. He was coming camping here with his family later in the day. But super cool guy, super Tennessee guy. We were just kind of hanging out, sitting by the river, having a chat. Real cool dude. I've met a lot of cool people on this trip. And this spot was just great. The river was the perfect temperature. I mean, wow, I'd really like to come back here. The Blue Ridge Mountains, the Great Smoky Mountains are amazing. But yeah, I had to hit the road once again. Remember that tree that was in the road on the way up here? Well, here it is. It has been cut. I can now fit through.
Okay, super annoying, but my mic was out again. Anyway, I went to the Lodge Cast Iron Museum, the place where they make all the cast irons. I'm a huge cast iron guy. As many of you know, my cast iron game is on point, so this was a lot of fun.
I made it to camp down here once again by the river. This one's a different river. I think I'm developing a Tennessee accent. I have a southern accent coming in. It's relatively involuntary, but when I notice it, I'm like, oof, I gotta stop doing that. But yeah, here's the spot. Another really cool spot. Right by the river. There's the camper. There's the river. It's super quiet, super peaceful. Down by the river. All right, camp's all set up. Just had some yogurt for dinner, but it's time for me to hit the hay, so we'll see you in the morning. I slept great down by the river. Here's the view from the side door of the river there. Absolutely beautiful. And then here's the view from the front with the panels folded down. I've been really enjoying having the panels folded down lately. Just letting that wind roll through, and it's just wonderful having those panels folded down while at camp. There aren't a lot of bugs this time of year, so it's just been great. But yeah, this is the spot. I have to be in Nashville today at noon.
Only the motion keeping me glued at a standstill. I swear I couldn't move.
Okay, so I'm driving through Nashville right now, and I just got a tornado warning. It's kind of crazy out there. You can hear the rain. I'm sure you can hear the rain. But, I mean, it's crazy right now. On the other side of the road, there were some downed trees in the road. A highway patrol was out there cleaning them up. But I saw where those trees dropped from, and they were completely torn in half. I didn't get a good video of it because I didn't really notice until it was too late. I'm on the highway. But the trees were torn in half, and now there's just a huge traffic jam right here of just a line of cars. Just cars for miles. Just cars for miles, because there's trees on the roadway, and they were just ripped apart. I'm telling you, these trees were ripped apart. I would like to announce that during this tornado, I have officially crossed the 7,000 mile mark on this road trip. I will say that is quite an accomplishment. I think I just might get to 10,000 miles at the end of this trip. This is Dave Michaels, live on the scene, reporting for KUTY Memphis. What we have here is a classic flash flood warning tornado scenario. We are urging all citizens who are watching this, stay indoors. If you have an underground bunker, those are advised. We have gusts of about 20 miles per hour here in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. And Lisa, it doesn't seem to be easing up anytime soon. Back to you.